One take, one take. This is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. This is NBA One Take for your head. NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live from my home. This is NBA One Take February 12th, 2024. Three games for me on the docket. Three games for me on the docket. The first game is a matchup between the Phoenix Suns and the Memphis Grizzlies. In the Memphis, this was a good game. But Memphis Grizzlies was able to pull it out 119-112, led by Ja Morant, who had 26. Desmond Bain with 20, and Jaren Jackson Jr. finished with 17 for the Grizzlies. This is just what the Grizzlies is doing. They just beating teams and trying to stay atop of the Western Conference. All Star break is coming around. They're looking good, and they're trying to get back to where they was a few seasons ago, and actually try to build on that to let you know that they are a championship level team, and that's basically it. So, uh, for the Suns, let me let you know, Kevin Durant, he scored, he finished with 34, but more importantly, he had 30K for his career. The eighth player to do that, and it's just a monumental feat, man. Durant is one of the best scorers in the history of the game, and it just shows a testament to his longevity. He's been injured several seasons. You don't know how much he would have had if he was able to play, but KD is the best, man. It's just one of the best, and it just shows, man. It just shows. Nothing's changed from his game. He could just flat out score. And when it comes to like offensive mechanics, he's possibly the best. I've always said Kobe had the greatest offensive repertoire, right? Kobe has the greatest offensive repertoire ever to me. To me, and what people would say, oh no, Jordan. I says no. Michael Jordan had a great offensive repertoire, but he would he had a lot of go-to moves that he was doing, right? And Kobe obviously, patterned a lot of it after Jordan, but also added others to his game. He did the iron leg jumper. He did this. He did left hand hook shots. He did a lot of things in his offensive repertoire, to expand it. And he's always learned, and it's just not from Jordan. Jerry West, Oscar Robinson, things from Mike D'Antoni, things like that. Just a lot of players. He learned certain things too. Even his own players, Shaquille O'Neal. He learned things from Sham God when he was first coming up. Nick Van Axel. Uh, Certain things he's learned. He learned and added to his game. So when I say from an offensive repertoire standpoint, Kobe's the best. I think when I says offensive mechanics that Durant do, I think he's the best. Clearly, he's the best. Just the mechanics, and it's normally the same thing, and it's like the mechanics is there. He's the best. He's the best. But they take this loss, and Phoenix is down, man. This is just not looking good. You heard the drama about what happened at the trade deadline. I'll talk about that probably when I wrap up their season. But this is not looking good for Phoenix. Devin Booker finished with 17 and 9 assists. That's not a good night for him. Bol had 18 points, 14 rebounds, big block too. But this is just not getting it done. Phoenix right now is in desperation mode, and it's if this season continues this way, they'll be out the play-in tournament, and then we're gonna have serious questions to ask. What's going to be the status of Kevin Durant going forward? What will Devin Booker do if things is not getting better as well? Just know that. All right, and the next game of the night is the hometown team, the New York Knicks, going against the Indiana Pacers, and the Knicks get the big win, 128-115 over Indiana Pacers, going 35-18 for the season, leaving the Pacers at 29-23. Uh, Knicks led by Cat. He had 40 and 12 rebounds. Jalen Brunson, not a good game. He only had 8. But Josh Hart, 30 points, 10 rebounds, looking good out there. And also, Deuce McBride had 15 for the Knicks. Knicks looking good. Knicks looking good. Going to the break, they looking good. Uh, well deserved rest the Knicks will be getting, and they're just that team. And for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam had 24. Um, Tyrese Halliburton finished with 16, and Thomas Bryant finished with 18 and 9. All right, for the Pacers, whew, the Pacers is not what people thought they were going to be, and I thought the Pacers overachieved last season, and they are what I expected them to be right now. Playoff team in and out, and not doing too much at the trade deadline. Um, let you know they're prioritizing money, and they don't look at their team like they do. So we will see going on the offseason what potentially they'll be doing. That's all. Um, and the last game of the night is the Detroit Pistons as they smashed the Chicago Bulls. Smashed them. My God, it was a smash. 132, 119. Almost had my 50 at one point. I was like, this. I was asleep. I was damn near asleep. Woke up. Yeah, this is something sleep. But Cade Cunningham, he finished. He had 20. Tobias Harris 18. Asar Thompson finished with 16, and Malik Beasley had 24 off the bench and tied the Pistons record with 8 threes in one game. Uh, so, but the Pistons, they do what they do. Staying over 500, 28-26, and you know, just one of the most improved teams in the league right now, and they're just continue to do that, playing at a high level against every single team every night. So this is a good thing. For the Bulls, like Josh Giddey 11 and Mates Matas Bucelas had 12. The Bulls is real bad. 22-32. Did big moves. Didn't trade Vooch. He's still a roster. I know he's going to be moved this summer. Um, what can I say about the Bulls? This is a team that's obviously going to rebuild. I think it's going to be an overhaul of things that's going to happen this summer. There'll possibly be a lot of moves being made in regards of moving certain contracts to possibly get themselves in draft position for the next few years as they do a total rebuild. That's all I see. They're going to be a total rebuild. Yeah. But this is NBA One Takes Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.